Time to take a look at the Carnival Ecstasy. This is a fantasy class cruise ship just come to Jacksonville to do short Bahamas cruises, 4, 5, 7 nights, sometimes deeper into the Caribbean. It is one of the older fantasy class ships. You can kind of see that in the decor of the rooms. It has not gotten the upgrades that the Elation did, which you saw in my last video on a fantasy class ship. This is one of the high-end suites. The decor overall is pleasing. I'm not crazy about these lamps though. When you look right at them, they look kind of cheap. And I think overall the space is a little underwhelming. Here we see the balcony of the suite, and there's a lot of chipped paint and rust, this awkward steel here. I think they could do a better job keeping this ship up. Would I cruise on the ship? Yes, I would. Would I pay extra for one of these suites? I don't think I would. I think they leave a little bit to be desired, especially for the premium that you pay. We're now going to head over into the spa area and the fitness center. As usual, fitness equipment looks brand new. I have yet to tour a cruise ship fitness center where the equipment didn't look like it was just pulled straight out of the bubble wrap. My guess is that it doesn't see a whole lot of use, but I've never been in one of these on a cruise, so I couldn't tell you how busy it gets. But just from the equipment here, I think it might be used seldomly. I'm going to walk through here. This is the locker area, the treatment rooms. You can see the nice decor here, the tile and whatnot. That's pretty pleasing. Locker area. This happens to be the men's locker side. Now we're going to take a look at the Atrium. This is the main area of the ship, the central hub where everything is going. There's a bar down here, guest services, shore excursions, photography. All sorts of things are accessible right to you right here. Again, you can see the ship is looking a little dated with the brass and the neon. You'll see it throughout the ship. The first cruise 20 years ago was on one of these ships, and it doesn't look a whole lot different then than it did now. Or I should say now than it did then. This is the theater, which the video here doesn't really do this justice. I thought this was a pretty appealing space. The colors and whatnot worked well, not quite as yellow as you see in this footage. I thought overall the theater was very nice. Where this ship shines is in its public spaces, not so much its staterooms as we saw earlier. Now we're going to take a look at the Camp Ocean Kids Club for the younger children. Some fun things set up here, a lot of video monitors, some physical toys like these Duplo and the stuffed animals. The overall color scheme of the Kids Club in Carnival are these blues and greens, very subdued. I wonder if there's some color science behind that, maybe to relax the children. Here we have the teenager area. I'm not quite sure how they use this space. It seems a little awkward, almost like an afterthought. But this is where the teenagers come to chill. As you can see, the ship has had some upgrades in the public spaces. All the bar areas and lounge areas around the ship are very nice. This happens to be Rolls-Royce, a little cafe area. You can see a very spectacular looking vehicle here. Popular photo spot. One thing that I noticed was missing from this ship that I noticed on the Elation was the overwhelming cigarette smell, which is not present on this ship. That was a pleasant surprise. You'll see here the attention to detail in the Chinatown Lounge. A lot of fun props and lighting here. It's a great place to come and chill. They do karaoke here and have live music acts. It would be great for a private band show. Metropolis Bar, one of the shiny neon fixtures here that you'll see. A lot of stainless steel and neon throughout this ship. This is Cherry on Top, which is a candy store as well as a logo item store. Something new added to all the Carnival ships recently. Now we make our way to the Alchemy bar, which is part of the new design aesthetic for Carnival. A little bit more mature, subdued. Here we have the library, a gigantic globe in the middle there. Another space full of brass, chrome, and neon. a little bit overwhelming, kind of a sensory overload. Making our way into the dining room, which I just now realized are named after Windstar ships, the Windsong and Windsurf. Very high-end sailing cruise ships. Take a look at the lunch we got. Fantastic meal served on the ship. Carnival continues to surprise me with their high-end cuisine. All of these meals were very good. This one got a little bit of ribbing because it was so small. Well, portion control is not a problem at Guy's Burger Joint, nor any of the other service areas here in the food court area on the Lido deck. Speaking of self-service, this beer machine, similar to a Coca-Cola Freestyle, caught my eye. I thought that was pretty clever. Helps cut down some of the lines at the bar, I bet. Get your Dos Equis beer right there. This is the food court area adjacent to the deck. And now we're up on the deck enjoying a little bit of steel drum music as we walk along here. This isn't one of my top ships that I've reviewed. I think it would be a lot of fun for a family reunion or a quick trip out to the Bahamas. A short drive south to Port Canaveral, you'll have better ships to access, or you could even go north to Charleston if you want. This ship is past her prime, but it's still a pretty good value overall. Good for groups. If you have friends and family in the Jacksonville area, want to do something fun for a weekend or a midweek getaway in the summer, this would be a good way to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.